Spoilers for the LEGO Movie in this video. Also, I'm not trying to sway anyone's opinion, this is just my opinion and I want it out on the internet. Without further ado, let's begin. The LEGO Movie might be the best piece of LEGO media I have ever seen. And now I'm not talking about that garbage that came out in 2019. No, I'm talking about the one that came out in 2014. But all movies I watch, no matter how much I enjoy them, I can find some stuff to criticize on. And this movie is no different. As much as I like it, as I've grown older and older, and taken my rose-tinted glasses off and tried to re-watch it again with this video in mind, it's a pretty meh movie. Let's start off with the things I love. The animation in this is gorgeous. They nailed every shot of this, and it is beautiful, and it still holds up 6 years later. On top of that, I love Will Ferrell and Chris Pratt. They are some of my favorite actors of all time, and I'm going to watch anything with them in it. And this movie is no different, and they nailed their roles. And all the jokes that they tell are hilarious and still hold up, even being an older fan, not in the target demographic by far. There's also other characters that I like, such as Vitruvius, played by Morgan Freeman. And you just gotta love Morgan Freeman. There are a few other characters that I can tolerate, such as Benny and Batman, and a few other ones that don't bother me a ton. But as much as I dislike Will Arnett's hosting in the LEGO Masters TV show, see my review for more on that, he's okay in this. And they nailed the Batman character in the LEGO Movie and in the LEGO Batman movie way better than DC could ever. They actually read a couple comic books and based it off the comic book Batman, which is amazing to see. But there are a lot of annoying characters in this movie, and these annoying characters, some of them annoy me more than others. Benny can get on my nerves sometimes. He can piss me off. And that's the thing with a lot of these characters. As I enjoyed a handful of them, there's a lot of them that I just dislike. In the movie, there's a lot of me saying, I want more Will Ferrell, I want more Chris Pratt. And then there's me just saying, like, get off the screen! To Lucy, also known as Wild Style. Lucy is one of the characters that bugs me a lot. She's overly dramatic and I cannot take her love relationship with Batman. It's annoying and I can't take that they constantly say, hey babe. It's frustrating and it's kind of just kiddie show garbage in my opinion. But there's Unikitty. I dislike Unikitty so much. The character's glittery, sparkly rainbows and the horrible voice and the horrible writing gets on my nerves so much. It feels like a Disney Junior show wrote Unikitty and just plopped her in this LEGO Movie adventure. This film gets a PG rating, and I feel like there's enough stuff in the movie for adult viewers and older viewers to watch that they're not going to get completely bored, as most of the time happens in children's movies. Unikitty feels like she's just there to appeal to a very niche audience of young viewers and to sell merchandise. I have never met one person who says, Unikitty is the best character in the LEGO Movie. Emmett has nothing on Unikitty. Batman, who? Unikitty's the best. If you can put up with Lucy's relationship and dramaticness and Unikitty's overly bubbly personality, then this film has a pretty standard hero's journey plot. No curveballs are thrown at you, and it's a pretty easy piece of media to take in. As I've gotten older, I have looked at it differently than when I was a kid watching it in the theaters. When I saw it, I was almost out of the target demographic. But now, here I am, out of it. And as I saw this in the theaters, I thought it was one of the better movies I had seen. But now, being a lot older and consuming a lot better movies, this film is meh. It's better than a lot of children's movies. It's not Pixar level good, but it is definitely DreamWorks level good. If you haven't seen it already, I'd say to watch it if it pops up on cable one night, or just as a fun movie night thing. It's not like Lego Ninjago, where if you haven't seen it and you're an older viewer, it's going to be pretty hard to stand and watch an episode. It's easy to watch this film and get some part of enjoyment out of it. It is the best LEGO movie I have ever seen to this date, and I feel like it is the best piece of LEGO content I have seen. Overall, in movie standards, I give this a C, being generous. But Comparing it to all other children's movies, I give it a B+, again being generous on that. And comparing it to all other LEGO shows that have ever come out and all other LEGO movies, I'd give this an A++. LEGO hit it out of the park with this movie, creating one of the best children's movies in LEGO form that they could. There are areas that they could improve on for an older viewer, but if you look at their target demographic for children, it's a pretty enjoyable children's movie. Thanks for watching this review. Let me know what LEGO piece of content you want me to review in the next one down in the comments. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my points of view. Bye-bye.